We don't need to kill other animals to live.
How many animals do you kill when you plant a tomato?
Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So over a week ago, I broke the story on our YouTube channel's community page that Joe Rogan finally is going to have a vegan doctor on his channel. And since I first broke that story here on YouTube, now a date has been set. It's been set for September 27th. So be sure to watch that. Of course, I'm going to watch that and give you my review of this debate. It should be amazing because it seems on paper to be extremely lopsided in the sense that, I mean, hopefully I'm not too biased as a vegan, but Dr. Kahn is actually a doctor. He's a medical doctor, founder of the Kahn Center for Cardiac Longevity. As you might be able to guess, he's a cardiologist. He's a summa cum laude graduate of the University of Michigan School of Medicine and also a professor of medicine at Wayne State University School of Medicine. And I've seen Dr. Kahn speak at various veg fests around California, and he's a great articulate speaker, captivating, and he knows the science really well. Not only about the plant-based diet benefits, but also of the negative consequences of eating animal-based products. So this should be a great debate full of facts. His opponent, Chris Kresser, doesn't have quite the academic background. He has a degree in acupuncture and integrative medicine from a college in Berkeley. And it may seem like he went to Berkeley, but no, he went to the smaller college located in the city of Berkeley. And I've seen Chris point out on Joe's podcast that vegans ultimately become deficient. There's just something deficient about the vegan diet. Yet, Chris sells literally hundreds of supplements on his website that you'll apparently need because I guess paleo diets are deficient in all sorts of vitamins and minerals. I just take a B12 spray a few times a week, but apparently on a paleo diet, if you follow Chris's advice here, you're going to need a bunch of stuff. All right, so the second vegan debate I want to share with you guys, I learned about on a site and YouTube channel called Newsy, on a segment they have called Up for Debate with Intelligence Squared. So in the clip there, they said Sundays at 9 a.m. So I assume it's this Sunday, September 2nd. So I'm going to be looking for it on their YouTube channel. And representing the vegans, Dr. Neal Barnard and Baur, founder of Farm Sanctuary. And they'll be debating, at least on this preview clip I'm about to show, a well-known social media farmer. And let's just jump right in. Gene is responding to the farmer here as to why he finds it absolutely unnecessary for humans to eat dead animals.
And it's unnecessary. We don't need to kill other animals to live.
How many animals do you kill when you plant a tomato?
Is he even serious? Zero. I've planted literally hundreds of tomatoes in my life, and I've killed absolutely zero animals in the process.
Plant a tomato, not that many. I mean, a tomato plant's pretty easy to plant.
Every meter of soil, every tablespoon of soil, every tablespoon has 1 million living organisms.
Those are called microorganisms. They're not the same as cows, pigs, and chickens. You just asked, how many animals get killed when you plant a tomato? The answer is none.
That are communicating, reacting, exuding auxins, creating DNA memories, having little, mitochondria dances.
Great, but they're still microorganisms. They're not animals, and Gene is going to let them know this.
But they don't have a face. They don't have a face.
You don't think they have a face?
I don't think they do. I've not seen it.
I mean, this is getting absolutely silly now. This farmer is arguing that mitochondria have faces. I mean, this is something that can be checked. When we have the kinds of microscopes that can detect faces on microorganisms, and last time we looked, mitochondria don't have faces. I mean, this horrible argument should get the farmer kicked off the debate. No one could take him seriously anymore. This is completely absurd.
Just because it's not a face like you, why is it no less important? Only things that look like you are more important.
I don't care how many times he says it. Mitochondria, or any microorganisms for that matter, are not going to magically start growing faces just because he wants that to be. What he's using here, I've seen it many times from anti-vegans, it's the appeal to futility fallacy, which goes something like this. You vegans aren't perfect. You harm microorganisms. It's impossible to be completely 100% harm-free, cruelty-free. So if you're harming microorganisms, it's totally cool for me to slit cows in the throat. Well, this is just completely absurd because because nowhere in the definition of veganism does it say that vegans are 100% perfect. It just says that it's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for clothing, food, or any other purpose. Nowhere in there does it say we have to be perfect. And if a vegan steps and crushes a nematode, that it's cool, it justifies you killing cows.
It's about being respectful to others. And there are lots of little bugs that live in the world and live in our bellies even, that we interact with without an intentional harm being caused. When we're raising animals to kill them and eat them, there's an intention to kill them. And that is a difference between planting a tomato plant and going and slitting the throat of a chicken. There's a big difference.
I agree with Gene there. It's all about intent. When you're vegan, you have no intent to kill anything. When you are a meat eater or farming or producing animal products, there is intent to kill or at least harm in the case of like dairy. So it's a huge difference. You cannot compare the two. And furthermore, if this farmer is really this microorganism advocate, he couldn't farm because he has to disturb the soil to produce food that he grows and gives to his animals that he kills later. So his net killing is even greater than what a vegan does. So his argument sucks on all counts. And if this is just the preview, guys, it's like a little 2-minute clip. I can't wait to see the whole thing, because if this is the best that the anti-vegans can bring to the table, this is going to be a bloodbath. So I'm really looking forward to watching this. So let me know down below, what do you think about these two big upcoming debates, the Joe Rogan one and this one with Gene Baur. Let me know your thoughts down here. I'm quite excited for both of them. It's about time Joe had a vegan doctor on, a real good one too. So anyway, leave your questions and thoughts down below. What do you think of all this? And hit like if you like this video. And as I mentioned earlier, make sure you are not only subscribed to our channel, but have that notification bell hit on our channel so you can get notifications from our community tab when I broke this Joe Rogan podcast, Joel Kahn debate story. So hit that. And until next time, guys, let's keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.